are long-beaked common dolphins. This is a large pod of them too. Typical pod size is anywhere between 20 and 200 individuals. For every one dolphin you see on the surface at any time, there are typically 2 to 3 below. So make your best guess at how many you see on the surface, multiply it by 3. That's how big of a pod you're seeing right now. So these long-beaked common dolphins, they have dark grayish backs, they have creamy yellow stripes that run down their sides, and they have white underbellies. When fully grown, they hit lengths somewhere between 5 and 8 feet. They can weigh up to 300 pounds. They typically live to be around 40 years old, and they will live their entire lives in these pods. These are family groups, so they're typically composed of related individuals, and these social groups are extremely complex. There are hierarchies within these groups. These hierarchies are established by the more dominant males and females taking their very sharp conical teeth and running them down the sides of the other dolphins. So you may notice some scars on the sides of these dolphins. But not all of their interactions are so brutal. They do have friendly bonding interactions where they'll rub their skin against one another. They'll go belly to belly in mating behaviors, but not always necessarily for reproduction. And they will go belly up in a form of submission, similar to the way a dog would go belly up, to show you that it wants to be friendly. These dolphins do not have nice set migrations like our whales do. Dolphins simply have ranges that they move fluidly about throughout the year. So our long-beaked common dolphins that we are seeing right now can be seen as far north as right here on the central coast of California, and they can be seen as far south as the northern coast of Chile. They simply move about this range based on food availability, sometimes moving into slightly warmer waters if they're going to give birth to their calves. But these guys can feed and breed at any point in their range at any time of year. So they are much more versatile than the whales, which also makes them kind of difficult to find from time to time. It is entirely chance when we come across these dolphins because they're extremely fast-moving animals. They hit speeds of about 30 miles per hour, whereas our most common speed is only about 20 miles per hour. And they change location and direction extremely rapidly. They can come in the sea for an hour and cut out for 2 days. So we may not see these dolphins the entire time between.
Oh, look at that.
They are extremely curious, extremely intelligent animals. They are aware of us. They do like to come over to us to check us out, playing down at the dolphins that are essentially surfing off the way to come from our bow. And these dolphins' intelligence is also showcased by their confident hunting ability. So similar to our cormorants, these groups are going to split in half when they're hunting. A portion of the group will be working to corral the fish, keep it in place. You guys see feet on a variety of fish with. So they'll be keeping the prey in place, while the other members of the group either swim through the middle of this pool, get nice big bites, and then they will trade roles. So the ones that have been corralling will then be feeding. So the really cool thing about this cooperative feeding behavior is that there are no stalls either. Everybody gets the exact same amount of food.
Sono troppi!
Sometimes these dolphins will be feeding at nets when they move to them. They're going down really deep into the ocean to go out and feed. So they're actually not relying on their eyesight when they're hunting. They're using what's known as echolocation. They're going to be sending various sounds out the water column.
Perché ci seguono.
Whatever is around the dolphin in the water, be it our boats, other dolphins, their prey items, what have you, and they'll be bound to the dolphin. The dolphin is listening to the sound and how the sound is changed after it's bound up to the obstacle, and then it's interpreting that change to determine what the object is that it's bouncing off. What's really cool about echolocation. Dolphins are not
Forse perché ci stanno seguendo, no?
Sì, ma perché? Sì, anche dall'altra parte è pieno. Siamo circondati dai delfini. Cioè, tipo Jurassic World, soltanto che Jurassic World giraffe. Mamma mia, ci guardi.
Sì. C'era una bella balena adesso così.
cade,
more ground than they're below the
c'è uno
water.
si
The dolphins
cade.
cover more ground when they're launching themselves through the air. They cut through the air a lot faster than through the water. So that's why when they're really hit time to launch themselves up and out of the
Sì.
water, sometimes as high as about
No,
6
però
feet. They
stavo
really
cercando di
hit
servirci
amazing
lo
when they
stesso.
get those.
Guarda.
Oh, there's some
Guarda,
calves
guarda.
in this group. Some little baby dolphins. So if you see some really tiny dolphins with
Vuoi
special
salutare?